Welcome back. Well, it's the time of year that a lot of us are going to be turning on our furnaces. Southern Illinois, home to a lot of different companies that help keep us warm, but the second oldest is Collards Heating and Air Conditioning. They're out of Heron, and now I am joined by co-owner Josh Hewitt. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations. You are now a heating and air business owner?
Yes,
All right.
It's kind of a big deal. It's exciting.
I would say it's definitely a big deal. Will you tell us just how this came about?
Being in the industry since 2001, you get to meet a lot of people and have a lot of different experiences.
Sure.
And through that career path, I met and got to know the previous owners of the industry. And honestly, I called him up one day. I knew I was wanting to get back into the business, my partner and I was like, hey, what's your retirement plan? And he said, I don't have one. I said, would you sell me the company? And 9 months later, we signed a contract.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I assume that he already had placed some trust in you. You already had an established relationship.
We did have an established relationship
Okay.
and a lot of mutual respect as technicians and people in the industry.
Well, whenever you're handing over a decades-old business to someone, I would say that there would definitely be some trust involved.
There should be, especially as we're wanting to continue the legacy of Collards Heating and Air.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
1947, 78 years old.
Unbelievable.
We're the third owners. And so when you look at a business like that, there is a legacy that's been established.
Absolutely.
And that legacy has really been established around quality and customer service. And I think it's fair that we can say that customer service is a bit of a dying art. And we're trying to ramp that back up and really bring that to the forefront of our company in creating the best experience for the customer.
Now, as a third generation owner, what does that mean as far as, I assume that you feel some responsibility there?
A lot of responsibility to the technicians and the employees that we inherited, along with the clients that we inherited.
Absolutely.
And we want to make sure that we're not only going to meet that standard and expectation that they have, but continue to improve it.
And I assume that that is how you plan to continue on with the longevity of this company?
Focusing on creating the best experience for the client.
Sure.
People often don't remember what you do. They always remember how you make them feel.
That's a really good point. And so you go in there and you make sure that when you're walking away, they're feeling good about it.
Feeling good about it. We show up when we say we're going to, we answer the phone when you call, it's upfront pricing. You know how much it's going to cost before we make any decisions. We really empower the clients to make that decision, and then we get to do the work.
Well, what about being a Southern Illinois business owner? How important is it to keep businesses here in Southern Illinois to you?
It's actually why we chose this area.
Really?
Shopping local and having local business and having that community is really, really important. I don't look at other shops as competition. I think that we are a community and serving other people, and it's really good to help each other in that sense.
Absolutely. And I love that. Yeah, it's, everybody is providing a service. You can choose the one that you like the most. It's not really competitive. We're all just kind of working together in this community that is Southern Illinois.
That's right.
Okay, well, let's have a little bit of fun with this now, Josh. Now, this is always up for debate at my house, and I think that people get fingers smacked if they're touching it, but what is the proper temperature to set that thermostat?
So there's a range. It's between uncomfortable and an argument.
Right. That's a political answer, Josh.
You're welcome.
Okay, what is the real answer? Is there a real answer?
What's comfortable? And the reason it's the real answer is equipment today is so efficient that you can afford to be comfortable at the temperature that you want.
Wow, okay. I wish you hadn't said that.
72.
Now I'm going to be
72.
freezing. Yes, exactly. Now I'm going to have 14 layers at the house on.
Course.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Well, there's going to be a ribbon cutting. Let's talk about that.
We wanted to kind of publicize the transition and carry on of this legacy. So we're doing a ribbon cutting tomorrow, rain or shine. The team's going to be there. So swing by between 11 and 1. We're cooking lunch for everybody. You'll get to meet the team, shake hands. We've done some makeover on the building, so we're giving it a facelift, and just kind of the initial kickoff of the improvements that we're looking at making in the business.
Do you care to remind everybody where you're located?
108 East Walnut in Heron.
Okay,
yes.
All right. Well, remember, come by, see Josh and the team, but shake the hands of some people who are opening up a business or keeping a business alive here in Southern Illinois and maintaining some pretty serious legacy there. All right, Josh, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.